Why are you asking about the thermostat setting? Well, my best friends said that they don't think we are ready to get married because we don't know the answers to these types of questions. That's the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Yeah, I thought so too. Honestly, it sounds like your friends are a little jealous that you found true love. Yeah, maybe. But what is the answer to that question? What do you like the thermostat being set at? Um, Whatever is the cheapest. Like, whatever's not going to make it run so much. I don't like high bills. Okay, so like the 60s? Our most important thing is our finances. We need to make sure our finances are right. No overspending, none of that. That is the most important thing to me. That makes sense. Financial responsibility is a huge importance to me too. So I'm glad that we are on this. Good. I'm glad we're on this topic because another thing I wanted to say is that I don't want this wedding planning thing to go overboard. And the most important thing is our marriage, and it's just a party at the end of the day. And I know we want to celebrate, but we really don't want to go overboard with all of the spending. I couldn't agree more. I am so happy that we had this talk. Me too. Your friends have no idea what they're talking about. Okay, I put together the list of all the essentials that we're going to need for our wedding. That looks like a long list. Let's see how we can cut that down. Well, these are like the essentials. Like, this isn't even like adding on little, like the little flares for our like characters and like special touches for just us. This is just what we need for a wedding. Okay, read me off the list. Well, number 1 is the venue. We have to have a place to get married. Okay, well, simple enough. We'll do it at one of our parents' properties, or we can get married at a park. I wasn't really thinking about an outdoor wedding. I kind of wanted an indoor venue, and neither of our parents have an indoor. Well, I'm sure we can find a park that has a pavilion or something. Pavilion is still outdoor, though. Like, I wanted it, like, inside. Well, how much is that? Like, how much are you estimating that to cost? Well, depending on where we're going to choose, it could be a few grand. Oh, hell no, I'm sorry, but we're not doing that. We are having an outdoor wedding in a park or at our parents' property. They're basically free, and we can save so much money. But we want to get married in the fall. Exactly. The leaves are so beautiful around that time. The photos are going to be amazing. Yeah, but you don't know the weather. You can't predict the rain during that season. But anyway, speaking of photos, that's the next on my list is a photographer. We don't need a photographer. We have plenty of people who will come who will take pictures on their phone of us. Don't you want, like, professional photos to keep for our entire lives? Everyone's smartphone is basically a professional camera. So the way that they're built nowadays, I'm not worried about professional photos. You can have people take it of us on our iPhones and stuff. Okay, next up is food. How many people do we have on the list? We have about 100. Have you estimated numbers about this? You know I really like that place on Main Street. Yeah, I did check with them actually, and I got a quote back for about 100 people. It's probably going to be less because there's less people, but they quoted us at like almost $5,000. For food? Yeah, I thought that was a steal because they're including all of our desserts too, and the cake and cocktail hour hors d'oeuvres. They're including the whole thing. Yeah, that's a steal, all right. A steal right from my wallet? Absolutely not. We are not spending $5,000 on food. We're gonna have people bring a dish to pass or something. That's crazy. Bring a dish to pass? No, this is a wedding. We're not having people bring a dish to pass. They're guests. We're supposed to treat them like guests. It's either that or we're cutting the guest list down to like 25. I have money saved up. I can pay for the food with my money because I really want it to be nice. No, that $5,000 could really help us with something else besides food. I'm not going to let you spend your money on stupid stuff. That is going to be our money when we get married, and we need to put it towards a house or something. I don't want this to be like a backyard shindig. This is my wedding. I want it to be nice. Okay, how about this? Instead of splurging money on the food, how about you use that money to splurge on a nice wedding dress? Like, spend a couple hundred instead of what you were gonna spend. I don't think you know how much wedding dresses cost. You can't even get a wedding dress for a couple $100s unless you shop at the secondhand stores. Like the low points of a wedding dress are like a few hundred to 1,000, and that's the low end. Splurging on a wedding dress would be like 5 to 10 grand. Oh no. For one day, you're wearing the dress for one day. You are not spending $1,000 on a dress. I guess I'm gonna have to rethink this list.